Hi, and welcome to another episode of N.O.W TV. This episode will discuss how you can determine the exact amount of weight you need in your configuration at your local dive site. We're today here trying to get into the water with someone who's going to try a dry suit on for the first time. And obviously this is a part of the workshop, the dry suit mini. So join us in the water to see how you go about figuring out exact the amount of weight you need at your dive site. Alright, how we do it, we've just been on the dive, or two dives, learned loads, and now we just finished the dive, purged some of his gas away, so he has about 30 bars of gas left, which means there's no more gas weight helping us for a descent. So we emptied out his BC, closed off the valve on his dry suit, so there's a little bit of air in there, which there should be, a tiny little bit, just keep the squeeze away. And now we're gonna see if he can sink with the amount of weight he has on his weight belt. And we have some extra weights here, so when he doesn't go down by exhaling, we can give him a little bit of weight, and at the end we can tell how much weight he has needed. Så bare se om du kan gå ned med regulatoren i munden.
Ja, det kunne jeg godt fordele, ja.
Ja, det er dejligt. Og så finder den bagud, så du kommer til at ligge på maven. Pust alt ud, hvad du har. I exhales. Stop. He can get down, but he needs to be completely empty with his lungs in order to stay down. Alright, hvordan var det?
Jeg tror, det passer.
Ja, men du føler ikke, du skal have lungerne helt tomt? Ja, ikke også?
Jeg tager det helt ud.
So, ideally we'd have a 1 kilo weight, but I only have a 2 kilo weight. Hvis du holder den her bare under maven, som på pladsen på din flybælt, og så prøv igen om det ikke føler mere behageligt. He takes this 2 kilo weight down, hold it underneath his belly, and see if that doesn't feel more comfortable. You need to be able to keep a neutral lung volume for this to be perfect. And this looks about right. Perfect. So, just came up. Well, it worked. So, if you want to go out there and try this yourself, it's the best way to do it is to go out, find a buddy, go out to a dive site where you usually dive, putting on your gear with everything like the lights and hoods and gloves and everything you normally use. Go out, make a nice dive. When you come back, purge your tank empty, so it's about 30 bar left. Then you take, I don't know, maybe a third of your weight away, and if you have some single small weights to take with you, it's perfect. Get your buddy to hold on to those, or take a buoy like we did, and then just see if you can exhale and sink and stay comfortably underwater at like a meter, meter and a half, with just using your breath to control your buoyancy. Obviously your BCD has to be empty, because your BCD only carries the weight of the air in your tank underwater. So when 30 bars left in your tank, the weight is almost zero. So there should be no air left in your BCD. A tiny little bit of air in your dry suit just to take the squeeze away, and just feel like you can control your buoyancy with your breathing. And here you can feel, okay, do I need to exhale completely, not to pump up to the surface, or do I still need to like hold a lot of air in my lungs to stay away from the bottom? If it's a sandy beach like this, then you can adjust your weight. Take an extra kilo in your hands or two, or take some extra away, and you'll determine exactly how much weight you need. But Don't remember the number of kilos you need, but just remember the feeling, what it felt like when you're correctly balanced and properly weighted. So have fun out there trying.
The stream digs its way around the big oak tree and gurgles between the hard muddy roots. She kisses the soil, bent down on her knees, and wades in the river with her silver boots. Eventually the stream, it reaches the sea. After traveling many miles through valleys and mountains, and with it, it takes a message from me across the ocean to the undiscovered islands. Silverfish swimming in the deep blue sea, I hope that someday someone will come fish for me. Although I'm a silverfish swimming in the deep blue sea, I hope that someday someone will come fish for me. If you kill my destiny, I'll have no reason to go on, and I'll turn into a fish. I'll be caught and strangled, never again to be free, and I'll end up lying dead on your favorite dish. Oh no, 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 no. Silverfish swimming in the deep blue sea, I hope that someday someone will come fish for me. Although I'm a silverfish swimming in the deep blue sea, I hope that someday someone will come fish for me. Overflows because of your tears. Eventually all the land will be covered with sea. Your message dissolves because of your fears. That's why I can never tell what you're hiding from me.